Hey there, it's Jim. In this video, I want to walk you through a workflow that I built in Clay for an SEO task. The main idea here is to check whether my client's blog posts, which is a B2B SaaS by the way, are ranking on Google for some competitor-related searches. So you can see in the first column, there are several keywords that combine the competitor's software name with the word alternatives. These are searches that potential customers might use when they're looking for different options in the market. So it's really valuable for us to know if our content shows up. So to track that, I use Serper.dev's API in Clay, which performs Google searches for each of these keywords and then return their search results. But since Serper can only provide 10 results per page, I had to create one column per each page. So that way we could capture page 1 results, page 2 results, and so on. So once I had all those results in the table, I use this next enrichment, which is called send table data, to push them into a separately table. So this makes it easier to review the results in one place and see if and where our blog URLs are appearing in the rankings. So I'll just quickly walk through about the process step by step. So as you can see, there is already a column for the keywords that we're gonna use. So this is the Serper.dev API. And if you don't know how to set up that yet, so you can go to serper.dev and then create an account there. They really offer really cheap credits with Google Serp function. So let us set it up in the HTTP API column in Clay. So the method is post, and our endpoint is this to perform the Google search function. So inside the body, our query will be the first column, which is the keywords that we're mentioning. So the language should be in English. We only want to return the default number, which is 10, which is 10 results per page. So this is for page 1. So that's why we renamed this column into page 1. So don't forget to paste your API key, and then the content type is application JSON. So that's it. If we can look into the results, so this is the results out of that. And for the first, obviously there are only 9 because I think there is an ad result at the top, so it was not considered. If we could look into each of them, so this contains a data set like the date, the link, the title of that particular blog or web page, and then the snippet, and then the position, which is the rank. Oh, we're gonna take in that later because the next enrichment would be the send table data into Clay. So this is a little bit different from the write to other table function. So I've used this because it's much easier to organize the results out of the serper.dev column. What I mean by that is that I can just pull in the data array, which is this array of the 9 items that we found, or the 10 items that were found, into this field. So send row for each item in a list. So this is what we're gonna use. And then we also want to tag this particular page result, which is page 1, into the actual keyword that we use, which is this keyword, seamless alternatives. So that's why I tick this keyword used. And I also pulled up the page number so that we will be able to distinguish it into the other table which page it came from. So to find that, just go to the search parameters and then pull this page number as another column. So that's it. So once you have that, so let's go back to the send table data column. So you just need to check that column so that it will be included in the transfer. So I'll just hit that into save, but I've already run this obviously. So right now I'm here in the other table. So by the way, you have to create a new table in which you're gonna transfer the data from the original table. So this is the table of results that we got. This is the action from the send table row from the previous tables. So you don't have these columns initially, so you have to add this manually, as you can see here, because it's in a data array. For you to have the right field that you have, the keywords, the title, and then the URL, And then as you can see, we also have the position. So that's why we use the list of items returned from the serper.dev column so that we can also see the position of them and then the uh, page number. So for the page number, I actually just use a formula here. I'm gonna show it. This one. We just use the merge column function in Clay to merge the page numbers that we receive out of the send table data column here. So as you can see, page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, and 5, but apparently the merge column function has a limit of 10 items only, so I have to divide it into batch 1 and batch 2, and then I have the final merge column here, so batch 1 and then batch 2. So that's why this is the actual page number that we're seeing. All right, so let's go back to the previous table. So once we have performed the search for the first page using the Serper.dev API, and then you have already sent that data into the other table, you could now duplicate the same column so that you won't have to set it up, which is very time consuming. So I just duplicated this column and then this column as well so that we could have a serper.dev column for page 2 and then the send table data for page 2. So as you can see, we will just change the parameters here in the body for the serper.dev API column. We just need to change it into page 2 so that we can obtain page 2 results. So if we could just peek in to this, we can confirm that we have pulled up page 2 based on this. And this is the different set of URLs and blog or web page titles. And same as send table data page 2. So it's almost the same process, but remember you are now pulling up the results from the page 2 Serper API results and not from page 1. Just be mindful of that. And for the keyword use, it would still be the same row as you have run it. So it's the first row, so we just use that. And then also you need to change the page number into 2 since this is for page 2. So that's it. You could just duplicate the process until you reach the end. So yeah, I reached the column limit for this particular table, and apparently there are only few of the keywords that are reaching up to page 20. I think we're good with having up to page 20. Anyway, few people will go even deeper into page 20 of any Google search results or any search engine. Yep, that's it. I hope this helps, and happy prospecting.